Today we're here in Grow a Garden, and after feeding this hungry plant 50 different types of plants, it was quite difficult to get those specific type of plants. I finally got a premium seed, and in the first premium seed I got the new Lotus seed in the premium, which is a 2.5% chance of getting. That is super rare to get, and it's kind of crazy because that was my first premium seed pack and I got the Lotus. And as you can see right here, this is the Lotus seed that we're going to be planting and seeing how much the items sell for. You're probably wondering, how do I get this Lotus seed? Well, the only way is to get it from here in this chest, where basically you can either get it from basic free seed packs. If you feed him the specific thing that he's asking for, which is right here, a tomato that weighs at least 0.5 kg, you'll get one free seed pack, which you're able to get a raspberry, cranberry, durian, eggplant, lotus, Venice flytrap, and a rainbow sack. But the difference between the basic and the premium is that it's a way harder chance of getting these rare seeds than in the premium. It's a little higher chance of getting. And after you feed him 50 times, you get a premium seed pack, which obviously you have a higher chance of getting the good seeds, which I actually got the Lotus seed. So we're gonna go over here to our garden. Our garden is looking quite messy since plant needs every different type of plant to feed him, so then you're able to get the basic free seeds. So we're gonna place it here. I made some room. It was quite difficult to make some room, but we're gonna place it right here. If it is a bad placement, I will be able to move it with the new thing that they added in the gear shop. We're gonna water this, so then obviously it grows way quicker, or else this is probably gonna take like an hour to grow. And there it is, the Lotus growing. That plant looks sick. Blue glowing thing in the middle, like a gym. So yeah, the placement is quite bad. We're gonna move this. There is the Lotus right there. So we're gonna put a basic sprinkler, advanced sprinkler, and a golly sprinkler, so then it obviously could maybe have a chance of getting a gold, a rainbow, and obviously of course a higher weighted Lotus. Now all we have to do is just wait for it to of course grow. Kind of curious on how expensive this is going to be. I've been trying to get the Venice plants. It's been really difficult to get, but while we wait for this Lotus to grow, it is probably gonna take like 5 minutes for that to grow. A lot of you guys are probably trying to complete of course this thing and trying to feed him those 50 items I need. So just to get you prepared, you're gonna need a shocked cactus that weighs at least, I think, 7.2 kg. You're gonna need a shocked grape that weighs at least like 3.3 kg. And you're also gonna need a shocked eggplant, which I have no idea how much, but I think like 5.5 kg. And I'm not 100% sure, I can't really remember, but I think you also do need a shocked bamboo that weighs like, I think, at least 5 kg. 5 kg or 5.5 kg, I can't really remember. You're also gonna need a lot of other stuff, like a chilled dragon fruit that weighs, I think, at least like 16 kg, a frozen mango that weighs at least 16 kg, coconut that weighs at least 16 kg, a regular eggplant that weighs at least 5 kg, I think, I'm pretty sure. And in order to get this eggplant, you're obviously gonna have to get it from here, opening those seed packs, which I don't think is really rare to get from the basic free seed packs, because I did got like 5 out of the 40-ish that I've opened, so it's not really too rare. But you're gonna need a lot of stuff. You're gonna definitely want lightning rods, or else you're gonna be here all day trying to wait for your cactus, grapes, or eggplants to get shocked. So I would definitely recommend probably putting those 3 items all together with a lightning rod, so then it all gets shocked. You're obviously also gonna want a big grape, a big cactus, and a big eggplant. So you're definitely gonna want to put like a basic advanced golly sprinkler, and if you do have a master sprinkler, definitely that, because that master sprinkler definitely increases the fruits weight a lot, like a lot. I don't think it still hasn't grown, so I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes until the Lotus grows, which still hasn't, which is kind of surprising. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes once it's grown. It finally grew, and as you can see right over here, you can't really see it. If I scroll out, you can kind of see it right there. It grew on top of the plant. We're gonna collect it. We're gonna go see the price. Sadly, it wasn't a gold or rainbow. It could have been more expensive, but I guess it's better for it to just be the regular, so we can see the average price of a Lotus, how much it sells. So we're gonna collect this. It's a pretty huge Lotus, unless the only reason it's that huge is because of me putting the basic, advanced, and golly sprinkler. So right here we have the Lotus, which weighs 48 kg. That is expensive, and this plant looks very sick, glowing at the top. They did a very well job on creating this plant. So we're gonna go check the price of this. Let's see if this is more expensive than a candy blossom. I don't really think it's gonna be more expensive, but you never know. This goes for 94,000 shekels. So yeah, it's not more expensive than the candy blossom. It's kind of close to it. Not really. I have no idea if this is the average size of a lotus or it's only this big because I did put a sprinklers on top of it, which obviously of course does make it way more bigger on in size. And it seems like there's only one lotus that grows on a plant, and not just that, but it's also an infinity amount of lotus coming out, because sometimes there is some plants where like it's only a one-time thing you plant and then you collect, and then you'll need to get another seed to collect more of those. But yeah, that is the new lotus plant. I did got it. It's pretty rare. I was kind of surprised that I got it. 2.5% chance of getting it. I was probably expecting to get a cranberry, duran, but I got very lucky. Lotus, it does goes for 98,000. It's a very cool plant that they made. My next goal is definitely to get this Venice plant right here. I'm gonna need a lot basic seeds to get a chance of even getting this, and I have no idea what a rainbow sack is, but we're also going to be attempting to get that as well. That is the new lotus plant. Not sure what else to say. It's almost close in price of a candy blossom, but I think a candy blossom does go still way more, but it's definitely more expensive than the mango, grape, and dragon fruit. And it seems like a gold lotus is growing. That is actually quite surprising that a gold one is growing. I'm gonna wait for this to grow. I'm kind of curious on the price of this. I didn't even put any sprinklers, and a gold one started growing, which is pretty rare to see, honestly, mostly since there's only one of these things that could grow out and not multiple. It's quite rare more to see. It finally grew. It is way smaller, so the sprinklers definitely made this way more expensive and way more bigger, because that one is so this one weighs 21 kg and the other one weighed 48 kg. So this is definitely way less expensive. The average price is probably like 50,000, 40,000. So we're gonna check the price on this gold lotus, which weighs 21 kg, and it goes for 355,000 shekels. But yeah, that is the new lotus plant. Looks pretty cool. Now our main goal is to definitely get that Venice plant, which is going to be very difficult to get.